guys, and welcome to Street Trucks.
What's up, Street Trucks?
Welcome to Battle in Panda.
Holly LS Fest, Bowling Green, Kentucky, Pontiac, Michigan, Woodward Dream Cruise.
Mini Truck Nationals, Maggie Valley, North Carolina.
Holly's High Voltage Experience.
The Spring Rod Run, right here in Daytona, Florida.
For you, year, make, and model. What do we got?
97 Chevy Silverado.
97.
Got about 15 years in this build.
Nice.
First full-size truck I ever owned was an OBS, and I had the fever before OBS was initials. You know, it just was my
awesome
thing. Look at it. And had a lot of help from a lot of friends. Got involved. Rory, Ranania built the motor for me out of Hackensack, New Jersey. And a lot of my friends do metal work and tin work and paint, so I had a lot of connections that helped me get through it.
True. Well, so was this a running driving truck when you got it?
Yes, it was. I bought it from CarMax in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Nice.
And the next weekend it was stripped.
Nice.
Literally, no parts on it. Frame was off. Interior was sold. Motor was sold.
Wow.
You know.
How many miles did it have on it?
It had 32,000 miles on it when I bought it.
Holy smokes! Really?
Yeah, I forced myself to build it because it was in pieces. You know. It hung on the shelf for a long time. Fenders and stuff like that.
So tell me about the interior a little bit. The dash.
The interior, the dash came out. There's a company out of California called FiberX.
Okay.
And they make fiberglass dashes, and they have those for Baja trucks. That actually belongs in a C10.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I purchased it, and it just took a few inches of trimming here and there, and it dropped right in.
Nice.
You know.
They do the fiberglass bodies too, right?
Yes, they
for
do.
the mega truck racers and stuff.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So it's that's the second dash I bought. They had two forms. The first one I bought really didn't work for me.
Yeah.
So I put that one to the side. You know, you build a truck or anything, you build it twice because you got extra parts. You think it's going to look one way, you get it, it's another. But the second dash they sent me, it just fell right in. And I wanted that center console feel, like the old Corvettes where you separate the driver, you know, that kind of feel. And that dash helped me do that, you know.
So inside the bed, who did that work? And
that was done in West Palm Beach, and Neil Armstrong Engineering did it. And I remember, I was telling a gentleman earlier, I used to ride my bike to his shop and hang out with him, and he was an older man, building 69 Camaros back in the day. And he says, go get some money, I'll build you something. And I remember the day I took the shell to him, and he said, go get the biggest tire you can get and we'll make it fit.
Nice.
You know, and unfortunately he's not with us anymore. He didn't get to see it to this phase.
Really?
But he was hands-on with the tin work and the stuff around the truck. You know, he shortened the truck about 3 inches for me.
Really?
Get the bed against the cab.
Really?
Tighten it up, yep. That was his idea. You know, he did all the framework, the narrowing, the rear end, ladder bars.
So it's on air suspension?
It's on air ride, yeah. AccuAir.
Oh, okay, AccuAir.
Yep.
And is it spindles, upper and lower control arms, and bag mounts? Or?
Yeah, I did upper and lower control arms in the front, did the bag mount, and then the rear, it's their Pro Street shock. It's the one with the shock and everything's built into the dampener, you know? And it works out really well. I mean, it rides like a Cadillac. I drive, like today, I drove it probably 15 miles today on 95, and it cruises, it floats, but it works because I did the Outlaw deal over here with the No Prep Kings. I made 2 passes with it, and it left square and straight every time. Yeah.
No way.
And the guys were telling me it's not going to run good on airbags. It did very well on airbags.
So tell me about the motor a little bit.
The motor, it's a tall deck 540 roller motor. It did about 850 at the flywheel, probably about 750 at the tire. But that's it, only 8 pounds of boost.
Nice.
You know, I run it on pump gas because I want to drive it.
You
know, but I could definitely turn it up. You know, trucks, they're light in the back, so they spin. You know,
Yeah,
I
no
put
doubt.
the biggest tire I could, 22.5-inch wide, street slick, and it still blow them off. You know.
And what size is the rim?
The rim's a 15 by 15.
Okay.
You know.
And the rear.
It's a 9-inch rear. I run a 390 gear.
Yeah.
So I can get on the highway, but again, I've got so much torque. I don't need the low. I don't need 411s or 456s on the street. It just doesn't work together. You know. Bits and pieces like the grill. I bought that grill 15 years ago at a car show. A guy had made a few, and I bought it, and I've never seen them again. And they're cut bow ties.
I feel like I've seen it before. Once or
way
twice
back
before.
in the day. And I just grab them. I get all the time. I want to buy that one from you. Well, I can't sell it. You know?
So inevitably, a question that you'll probably get every once in a while. I don't know if you have or not. Was, do you have a hood?
No.
No reason.
I ran out of money.
I ran out of money.
I have ideas that I haven't finished. I have a piece that's already made up for the front here.
True.
And basically it comes in and it closes in tight to the radiator, and it's going to finish this. It's going to roll this in and finish. But it's in production, you know?
Yeah.
More time than money right now, and next time it'll be, you know, that way. But
so would it be if you want to say no problem? Is it a pain to get it to come up and go back down so she can go on camera? If it is,
sure.
If you have to start it, then don't sweat it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, buddy.
Sorry, I didn't keep style. Sorry about that.
Hey, we're at a car show.
Make, model, what's your name first of all? So everybody on. Yeah.
It's a 1985 Dodge Ram Charger.
True. Okay. And what was it like when you got it?
I bought it for $1,000.
Was it running and driving?
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I bought it from a junkyard for $1,000.
Yeah? That's awesome. That's cool.
When you sat in the driver's seat, you could see the stars. The roof was all rusted out.
True. That's cool. And so suspension, the first thing you did on it? Is this 1 ton?
It is 1 ton. It's out of a donor truck that I bought for it.
Yeah.
So I bought 2 donors. Just more junk trucks.
Yeah.
And I pulled everything clear out of it.
True. And you built this whole thing, right? Yeah, that's cool. So what's powering it?
5.9 12-valve Cummins.
12-valve Cummins, true. That's cool. You guys have always been into those motors, like forever.
They're easy.
Yeah.
Easy to make horsepower. Easy to make fun.
Yeah. 30s, huh?
Yeah.
That's dope. And this is, you said you drove this from, so like, what, an hour and a half? Yeah, so like an hour and a half.
Daytona was 150 miles.
Yeah.
There and back. Did amazing.
Really? Nice,
Never seen over 185 temp.
No?
The AC
That's
on.
cool. Oh yeah. So it wasn't diesel first originally, right?
Came original with the 360.
So did you have to replace the fuel tank and everything, or
No, I just
clean it out real good? Yeah. That's kind of a debate amongst the industry, is whether you need to replace those or not.
I mean, not always.
Yeah.
Not always.
Yeah. Not always, especially if you're going from diesel to gas. But I guess if you're going the opposite way, maybe. True. So that's cool. So interior looks good. I'm sure you got stereo on here. Oh yeah. True. That's cool. So what are you guys doing now? Are you building these kind of trucks, or?
Not really.
No.
We just do it for a hobby.
Yeah.
But we love it.
True. And I know your dad was building a slam square body, right? Or kind of lowered on like a 28 or something.
We finished, so it's an El Camino.
Oh, it's El Camino?
It's an El Camino on a 24 by 14 in the back.
Oh, okay.
And a 22 by 9 in the front.
Yeah. True. That's cool. Oh, we consider them trucks.
Yeah.
But he's still doing off-road and stuff?
Yeah, not really, but he's still doing
Here
it.
and there, yeah. True. Cool, man. Well, we're going to keep walking.
Yes, sir.
Killer truck, bro. I appreciate it. Good seeing you again.
Paul, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Street Trucks Nation, Paul Newman. Not the one you think, my buddy Paul, different one. Man, the truck is gorgeous. Been trying to get here for about 20 minutes and the crowd just won't let us through. So now that we have a minute, man, could you tell us a little bit about the truck, please?
Okay, we started out with a 1942 ton-and-a-half pickup truck, farm truck. Got it from up north, really nice clean body on it.
Nice.
Brought it down to Florida, put it on an 87 one-ton Chevrolet dually chassis, single cab dually chassis.
Perfect.
Mounted the cab, everything on it, put a 12 valve Cummins diesel motor in it with a 4L80 transmission, computer control with a TCM, widened the front fenders. My buddy Rich did all the custom work on it. Rich Romack, he has Purple Monkey Customs. He did the actual paint and body on the truck.
Nice.
Stretched the front fenders, obviously handmade the entire bed, handmade the running boards. We put cypress wood in the bed with an epoxy pour. It's on full air ride. So we have bags front and rear. We have a 5-gallon tank, 2 compressors. Have the 22.5-inch Alcoa tractor trailer wheels turned down, to 22s.
The truck is beautiful. We saw it when you pulled in, and then we saw it air down. We're like, we have to get back there. And then we've been trying to come over, do the intro, and everybody's been around the truck. We haven't been able to get to you, but the thing is beautiful. I love the stretched fenders in the back, how you left the curvature and then left the actual part you stretched. Right. Total different detail that you never see when people stretch fenders. You can see it right here. And you left the beauty of the hip, man. It's awesome. What did the bedside start at? 47 to 53?
Correct, yeah, 47 to 53. We had to buy several of them to make
like 5
to make them. The tailgates, had to buy 2 tailgates and cut them down and make 1 tailgate out of it. A couple bumpers on the front and rear, split them, to do everything. Yeah, all the stacks are functional for the diesel. Everything, all new gauges, new wiring harness, new low car shifter, the whole works.
How's it look under the hood? Do you mind if we peek? You mind popping it for us? Chris, we're under the hood. Come on.
Nothing fancy. It started out to be a rat rod, so we were just going to make it a rat rod, and then next thing you know, he's painting it.
Beautiful, yeah. But hey.
Everything else. And, so it's just got power steering, power disc brakes,
Single turbo?
Single turbo,
come down?
12,
Okay.
Yeah, 12 valves, Dodge Cummins
Nice.
12 valve,
Beautiful, man.
So it's like a fancy rat rod.
Awesome, awesome. The weather's beautiful. The truck is beautiful, man. Way to kick off the show. Paul, thank you, man.
Yeah,
where can we find you online to check out pictures of the build?
We have our website at cmmcgarage.com.
Awesome, awesome. Yep. We'll check you out. Paul, thank you for giving us some time, man. Thank you very much.
Got that third row back there. Fit a whole big family in here. Love it. Big old blower on top of that puppy.
Motherfuckers like it ain't no thing.
Caught up with Jason with Vanata Fabrication. So this isn't your truck, but you helped build some of the stuff on it. Which part had your?
Well, that's a customer. He ordered some stuff off my website. Those are the 2015 to 2022 Mustang mirrors. I cut down and rebuilt them to fit 67, 72 C10s. Then he's got our rear wing with adjustable turnbuckles on here also.
What about the front splitter?
I don't know who made that. I see he's got the Fessler flush mount glass and the Brothers one-piece window kit. He probably got that for me. I sell a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys are out of where?
Missouri.
Missouri. And the name of your shop is Vanata Fabrication.
Yes.
All right, so if anybody needs a rear wing or some really sharp mirrors, man, check them out online. Cool, man. Thanks, brother.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
This is it. It's a 93 Chevy. It's got a 2012 L96 in it. It's actually still got a 6L80 trans in it. So, and the 6L80 trans, if you tune it right, you can get it to shift gears pretty firm. We found that out the hard way.
Oh, okay. That's your drive shaft that you grenaded.
Yeah, we were doing a burnout and it hit second gear. The rear end came off the ground and snapped the U-joint in half. So we're about 5 hours away from home. We're hoping somebody can help us out. But...
Oh, wait, hold on. No, wait, this is getting interesting now. So you're 5 hours away from home. This is the drive shaft that goes in this truck that you need to get back in this truck to get home.
Right. We drove here about 20 miles in a four-wheel drive.
Wow. Well, good. Hey, Joe. Good luck, bro. I think you're gonna need it.
Oh yeah. Well, I think we'll be fine. We got enough friends, and there's still a lot of good people in this world. So.
Well, a drive shaft is not something that anyone's just gonna have sitting in the back of their bed or their truck to throw at you. I mean they're pretty specific, Joe.
There's a couple guys out in the parking lot. They might not have a drive shaft when we get back. I'll leave some cash.
I didn't hear anything, Joe. I gotta go, man. I can't be involved in that. See you later, bud. Good luck. One of our very own Salvage a Savage builds that we brought out here. Obviously, LS Swap. This is a 1963 International Travelall with all the Holly goodies you can imagine. We wanted to get this thing out here. in the Poppy Patina booth because you know we love patina.
My name's Shane. I'm with Conductive Classics in Boise, Idaho.
Boise, Idaho.
It's a 58 Apache.
58 Apache.
So this
Beautiful
thing
truck.
it's got a Hyper 9, net gain Hyper 9 motor in the front.
Okay.
Just a basic, we were looking to build like just a basic cruiser around town.
Yeah.
You know, about 120 horsepower, 150 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay, okay.
Hooked to a 5-speed manual transmission though.
Manual, nice.
Yeah, we wanted you to still be able to drive the truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Driving the old farm truck. Stock interior, so you're, shifting the gears.
Nice.
It feels like you're driving Grandpa's truck.
That's very cool.
It runs 7 Tesla Model S batteries in the back, in the toolbox. Back there is all the controls.
So that's in the toolbox. That's so cool.
Yeah, so we've got 5 batteries here and there's 2 more under the controls. All the inverters, the DC to DC converter, BMS is all in here.
So how many would a standard Tesla have?
So a standard Model S would have 14 to 16 battery packs depending on which model you got.
Okay, very cool.
With 7, we get roughly 80-mile range.
Okay, 80 miles, nice.
So this was our proof of concept.
Yeah.
We just wanted this to cruise around town. We use it as a shop truck. We go pick up parts, we go pick up hardware, and it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah. So what do you have for suspension on it?
So stock rear suspension, stock rear axle.
Okay.
And the front is a full TCI coilover.
Oh, cool.
Setup, which
very nice.
Just happened to come with the truck when we bought it.
Yeah.
And we decided to go ahead and use it.
Yeah. Did you have to change anything with the weight ratio or anything when you took the engine out?
No, when we with the toolbox, with the batteries right here, it still kept it in front of the rear axle. So and not being performance oriented.
Yeah.
Our bias is close enough that it still runs great down the road.
True. So about how long would it take you? So can you get a supercharge? Can you get what type of level charging can you do?
So this is just going to be your standard AC charger.
Okay.
This one we can't, we can't supercharge. We can't do DC fast charge, anything like that. So this one takes, if it's close to empty, it's about 8 hours to a full charge.
So, but for proof of concept, I mean, obviously that's where you were going with this.
Right.
So 8 hours of charge, you get about 80 miles, you can cruise, you just plug it in at night, cruise all day for your shop parts truck.
Exactly.
Great concept. TCI, obviously it rides pretty well in the front.
Yeah, it rides great,
That's killer. So did you drive it here, or did you tow
We
it
trailer here,
here?
just because.
Oh, I guess, yeah, the amount of miles.
Yeah, just because of the mileage, but.
Instagram handle?
So Instagram is just at Conductive Classics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can follow us on there.
Cool.
We're on Facebook, all that good stuff. So.
Very cool. All right, well, we're gonna keep walking around, but we appreciate it. Nice to meet you. I'll come back with some shirts in a little bit.
Awesome.
And we'll see you soon. Colin, what's up, man? Chris, again, we want to talk to you about a truck.
Yeah.
Again, we were just talking about Beltec. Hey, they got the magazine right on the dash. That's cool.
Yeah, we do.
So, how long has the Beltec suspension been in it so far now?
Since March of last year, so a little over a year.
Over a year, and still rides good?
Rides beautifully.
That's killer. You installed it yourself, right?
Yes.
That's cool. It just in a single car garage?
Yeah.
That's awesome, yeah. So that just shows the power of the engineering and everything behind Beltec.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the elephant in the room is the new color. Yeah. It looks amazing. What's it called exactly?
I'm behind fast.
Yeah.
Don't really.
Oh yeah. You guys are gonna have to come up with a name, aren't you?
We're gonna have to come up with a name.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You guys made this custom color.
You know that guy. The guy in Mako really hooked us up for that.
Yeah. That's super cool. Well, that's gonna be. I can't wait to see what you guys kind of come up with a color for it.
Yeah.
But that'll be killer. So, how many miles on it?
160.
What year is it?
91.
91 S10, 160,000 miles. 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder?
6-cylinder.
6-cylinder, nice.
2.8.
True. Hell yeah. So what's the next? What's next? I know you just said you just did the bed liner. Obviously the paint. You said interior's next, right?
Interior is next because, you know, as you can see, it is blue.
Yeah.
It is blue.
It is blue. And you drove how far to get here?
3 hours.
3 hours, and factory bench seats from
bench seats from 1991.
Yeah.
That foam is.
Yeah. So I could definitely see how interior would want to be a next step here.
Yeah.
Wheels look sick though. Those American Race things. What size tire is that?
Size tires?
That's like a 225 45. True. 18.
It's been so long. I've had it for so long. I kind of.
That's like the perfect tire and wheel size, I think, for that drop.
Yeah.
You drive it to school and everything?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Granted, my school hasn't seen it yet. So.
Really? Oh yeah.
That'll be fun first
Yeah.
day.
Hell yeah, man. Well, we're gonna keep going. So thanks for bringing it out. It looks killer, man. I can't wait to see what you do next.
I had to bring this shirt.
Hell yeah, I love the shirt. That's awesome, man.
All right,
take it easy. What do you?
63.
63, long bed, obviously.
Yeah.
What was it running and driving when you got it?
It was running and driving, but it was fully rotted out.
Really rotted out, yeah.
Flintstone in the floors,
Really?
the roof.
Nice. Did you do all the work?
Yes.
Yeah. You replaced all the floor pan and all that kind of stuff?
Built new ones.
Built new ones. Oh, that's cool.
Banged everything out on an anvil at the house.
You really?
Don't have the money for an English wheel or anything, so everything was all done.
That's impressive. That's impressive. Is this the first truck you built?
Yes.
Yeah, really?
That's my everyday driver.
It's nice. That's cool. What's power in it?
350.
350, yeah. Fuel ejected, carbureted?
350 with a 4-barrel carburetor
That's
on
awesome.
there. 400 transmission.
Yeah. That's great to see a carburetor. I love it. We talk about it all the time. There's more guys that can tune Ellis's than carburetors nowadays. But very cool truck, very nice. Thanks for bringing it out.
What's up, man? Mikey.
Chad.
How you doing, Chad? Nice to meet you, brother. Where you out of?
West Union, Ohio.
Come over here and tell us about what you got, buddy. Obviously LS swap, which you're out here for, but what I'm impressed about is the interior.
Yeah, I had that Auto Customs done it. They're out of Harrodsburg, Kentucky. We come up with, I knew I wanted a brown collar with this exterior collar. They sent me some samples and I gave them the go-ahead, took them all my pieces, and I feel they knocked it out of the park.
I mean, it's awesome. Are
these
custom seats, or did you take the stock interior?
They are the stock seats. Headrest removed, armrest removed. Other than that, it's all stock. That's a first generation Escalade console.
Okay.
And then everything else is all stock, man.
I love the carpet. It reminds me of some carpet we've used, and this is exactly the color I need for the travel all that we just built. So.
Yeah, it works great. Got the Dakota digital gauges.
And what LS you got in this?
I got a 6-liter with a 480.
Nice.
480.
So it's got a little pep in its step.
It gets this truck moving.
And it's on air?
It is on air.
What air management? Oh, you got AccuAir.
I got AccuAir E-level.
Nice.
I love it.
It's a pretty truck, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day. Thanks for talking to us.
Sure, man. We started out with a 71 Chevy, and it just wasn't cool enough, you know. We had to top the quad turbo vet this year, so this is what I thought of, and I asked the guys in the shop, I said, is it possible? They said no.
Which part's not possible? Because everything's possible with time and money.
A 6.0 LS with all forged internals. B&R Speed Shop sponsored us the motor and everything like that. The motor makes 1062 to the wheels on the dyno Wednesday night.
So just under 1,100 horsepower at the wheel.
On an IRS suspension, which is pretty wild, especially when you're driving it.
Yeah.
Chromoly frame, we built from ground up. We had to triangulate it all because we didn't want to run a cage in the truck. I wanted a cruiser, a driver. And
Yeah, no, it totally looks just like a cruiser that you'd see rolling down the street.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing abnormal.
For sure.
So
And,
you guys are a fabrication and performance shop out here in Kentucky, right?
For sure, yeah. It's awesome. We do everything from just mild, everyday stuff to full-on builds like this, man.
What kind of turbos are those?
They are 61 millimeter on-3 turbos.
And then you got a little nitrous back here just in case you need a little more power.
What we were gonna do is I want to cool my intake temps with the nitrous, so I'm gonna actually shoot like a 50 to 150 shot over top of the air to water, just to try to cool the temps down a little bit more.
And what do you got in the hood under this thing? Is there something?
So, right now we got 2 air tanks.
Okay, so this thing's on air ride?
Yep, it's all on air ride. The whole truck is.
So 1,100 horsepower on air.
Yep.
That's not sketchy.
It's very sketchy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds good. To the moon, Stevie. Does it have a 2-step in it? No. There you go, bouncing off the rev limiter, brother. One more time, come on. Smiles for miles.
About the truck, we already got some shots of it, but what's with the motor swap? What was the truck like when you guys got it?
No, it was super clean.
Really? Yeah.
It's probably one of the cleanest trucks I've ever had.
Stock suspension though? Yeah.
I mean, just static, coil springs up.
Yeah.
Flip kit in the rear.
True. So what all did you? So you guys did the LS swap, I'm assuming. Then. Yeah. What is it? A 5.3?
This is a 5.3.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's punched out 20 over, and then it's got a BTR stage 1 can.
Do you know what it's out of?
It's out of like a 2006 Yukon.
Yukon, yeah, that's cool. And what is the suspension setup on it?
It's just
coils, spindles in the front, flip kit in the rear. Yeah. What do you know? What suspension it is?
It's, I to be honest, like maybe CPP.
CPP. Okay.
Yeah.
Classic performance. That's cool. Very nice. I see you got TMI seats. What are the gauges on it?
It's autometer.
Autometer. Oh, it's the yeah, the multiple displays on it. That's cool.
It's like a full touch screen.
Yeah.
It's just like the Holly, except this is universal.
Yeah. We put one in an OBS recently. Here, check the gauges out real quick.
I think there's like 7 different settings.
Really?
You can change the display.
Yeah. Man, those are super cool.
Yeah, it's a nice truck.
Yeah, they're super nice truck. And what is that? Okay, you got 20s, American Racing. Is it a torque thrust?
Right.
Yeah.
American Racing.
Yeah. 275 40/20s. Yeah. Very, very nice. So how long has it been done?
6 months.
6 months, really? Yeah. Wow, it looks like it literally just came out. The body is in amazing shape.
The body, I don't know how long they did the body.
Yeah. They did a really good job.
Yeah. He'll play. He drops it off his own. Won't be leaving it outside.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's cool. Is this your first custom truck?
Truck, yes.
Yeah. You've had a lot of cars. Is your first truck?
A lot of muscle cars. Yeah.
So you're into the trucks now?
I always have a passion for trucks.
Yeah,
I like
too.
the 50s too. But
do you?
Square bodies, kind of.
The 50s are tiny on the inside.
Yeah, that's my problem. I sold my 50. I have a 54. That thing was amazing. It has a 6-cylinder from the Blazer.
Oh, straight 6.
No, V6 fuel inject.
4.3.
Nice.
Fat man chassis. Well, that thing,
really?
That's
cool.
It was nice, but
that's
I
cool.
could not.
The builder put it like a Cadillac seats, so the wall was like almost 6 inches. I was driving like this.
No, you'd have to be a midget.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
My wife said, "You look so funny inside that truck." But it looks
You
good.
gotta put something like
Yeah.
real slim back seat, and then you're still cramped.
It's like driving a body drop mini truck back in the day, channeled mini truck back in the day. Beautiful truck. I want to come by and check it out and get some info on it. Very nice, very nice. Beautiful build. We talked to you about your truck a little bit. I know you're in the middle of cleaning it. I'm Chris. This is Sean.
Hey, how you doing? So let me know a little bit about your truck. What are some of the things that you've actually customized on it?
Well, it's got full air ride suspension, full wire tuck in the engine bay, tub, lays out on 20s, and aftermarket heat and AC.
Awesome, and definitely the paint job that's not a factory color, correct?
Actually, it is. It's 2004 Pontiac GTO Impulse Blue.
All right, very nice. And walk us back here to the airbag system. You were saying it has, what was the system in it again?
It's a full air ride suspension, rear 3-link with airbags in the back, shocks, drag-proof fuel tank, dual via air 480 compressors, and a 5-gallon tank.
Very nice, very nice.
What's under the hood?
What do you have under the hood? Anything custom?
Yeah, it's a little detailed, just as factory 4.3, but taken to the extreme a little bit.
Do you mind if you pop it? All right, he's gonna pop it for us. Let's see what we got under here. Oh, very nice. Is this your first time at the show?
No, I've been coming here many years, but it's the first time I brought the truck back out in about 4 years, 5 years.
How long does this truck take you to build?
Well, I'm 35 and I've had it since I was 18. It's the first truck I've ever owned. So.
That's really cool. So it's definitely built, not bought. That's big in this scene.
Yeah, yes it is, but you know, it's whatever. To each their own. It's your own preference. I don't mind it. I don't care. I buy and build them. So.
Okay. As you're looking at the truck, is there any one detail that just is your favorite part of the truck?
New wheels.
The new wheels. How old are these wheels?
I literally just got them 2 months ago.
Perfect. Just in time for the show here. And you got a nice ride. I appreciate you letting us know about it.
Eddie Owens.
What year is it?
I think it's 89.
89, man. It's really cool. She said it popped up in the magazine at one time?
Yes, Mini Truck Air magazine.
Mini Truck. Oh, nice, man. That's cool.
And yours too. It was even on the website.
Was it? Nice. Which event, do you remember?
Last year, all 3 of them. I had 3 here last year.
Really?
All 3
Did
of
you
them.
really?
All 3 of them
Nice.
were in it.
So what was the truck like when you got it?
It was turquoise and, you know, just like all of them.
Yeah.
Lots of problems.
It was already bagged?
It was.
Yeah.
bagged. We've dumped the bed and still got a lot of plans for it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't think projects ever finish, do they?
Of course. If you're not in the midst of a redesign, what are you even doing?
Exactly.
You know? The paint looks killer. I love the scheme. You don't really see that. I love the solid stripe in the middle. It looks killer.
It does. When they used to paint NASCAR, the fellow that painted for a team in Spartanburg, South Carolina, he paints for us.
Yeah.
So he's painted all 3 of them.
That looks great.
So
Heck yeah, man. So you drive it?
I do.
Nice.
I do.
Nice.
Rarely. I drive a wrecker for a living, so I
Sure.
spend a lot of time in a tow truck.
So that's a bit different of a ride.
So I don't get to I don't get to spend a lot of time with it because I spend most time in the wrecker. But
Yeah. Oh, it looks killer, man. Thanks for bringing it out. Good to talk to you.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
see you again.
We got a 1953 Ford F100. We're gonna talk to this gentleman about what he's got on this thing. For starters, that paint job, man, it is beautiful.
Oh, it is.
You wanna just hold on to this?
These guys, the guy that painted it did just a fabulous job.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That blue metallic.
Yep. And it's a factory Jaguar color, which, you know, it just works perfect on
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
all the curves and rolls here.
And it looks great with that color interior. Well done. What kind of motor you got in here?
So this one's running the small block Chevy.
Okay. Well, okay.
It's pretty much a basic rebuild special, and it runs really nice. Put some jewelry on it, made it look pretty, and
It does look pretty.
Oh yeah.
Air conditioning.
Air conditioning.
Important.
Absolutely. You know, even when it's nice out, it's nice to have air conditioning.
This is obviously not the way they come from factory, is it?
No. That they call a reverse tilt hood setup.
It's sharp. I call it a clamshell.
Clamshell, there you go.
That's what I call it, but
Yeah.
you know, I don't know
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
How long have you owned this?
I've owned this one for 22 years.
Oh, wow, okay.
It was pretty much a basket case when I got it. It was bright yellow. I mean, it didn't look good at a couple blocks away.
They're always a basket case when we first get them, and then
Yeah.
we're like, oh, we'll just put a little bit of money into it. Next thing you know, we're like refinancing our house.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know that very well.
That's about what you have to
You
do
got,
to get
got a
it
nice
painted.
classic American racing wheel set up with. Looks like you got some meat back there.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're 20s, but they're 305s, so.
Nice. So you're able to put some power down.
Yeah.
What's in the little compartment here?
So the travel trunk, that's a vintage travel trunk, probably out of the 30s, but it's just big enough to carry lawn furniture.
Oh,
in
okay.
and,
So you got to the show and
coolers and stuff like
your
that.
rags and your spray and
Nothing's moving around in the trunk.
love it. Well, it's
Keeps it all-
put
keeps
together
it all-
well. The bed color is beautiful too. Is that where did you source that wood from? Is that like a reclaimed wood or is that?
No, it's actually just a simple oak wood, and we put 7 coats of spar varnish on it, and sanded in between each coat.
It's a beautiful truck.
It's worked out well.
Yeah, you living out here in Michigan?
Yes. Yeah.
You're gonna be out cruising later?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, we hope to see you out there.
This one's been out there for a few years.
I bet.
You
I
know?
bet. All right. Well, thank you for your time, man. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Thank
Enjoy
you.
your truck and ride it in good health, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Is this
Thank
yours
you.
as well?
No,
Oh.
I'm not sure where he's at.
And this is what a
This
50,
is a 54.
54.
Yeah. But he's got some weird grill. He sort of manufactured his grill.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what's beautiful about classic trucks, classic hot rods is there's just no right or wrong, man. If you could dream it, you could do it, and you get it done, and it works.
And this one's a Ford-powered Ford. So.
Well, that makes a little more
Yeah.
sense, you know, the Ford
Right.
and the Ford.
Right,
But
exactly.
again, if that's what you want and you get it done that way, then that's it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
This one.
Harold, tell us a little bit about your Samurai.
Oh, it's a Pro Street 1988 Suzuki Samurai that's been Chevroletized.
Chevroletized.
Yeah, so it's got a Chevrolet 350 in it, and it's got a Don Gartlett's intake system that I changed over. I saw how the Munsters did that round intake. So I took the Don Gartlett straight tubes all out. I just did it this last winter, and I have the tubes kind of like the Munsters car. And I'll show you the motor. And I've got a Ford 9-inch in the back. And the motor fits, but it's a little on the snug side. So I got it in. It's got EFI on it. Turbo 350 with a shift kit. Ford 9-inch. I got the disc brakes all the way around.
Did you build this yourself?
Yeah. Yes.
Home built.
Yeah. The exhaust comes out before the tire. Got a fuel cell in the back.
Do you actually take this down the track?
No.
No.
No, I just play with it. I got it all set for the drags, but my wife says I'm going to get hurt, so.
Yeah, it looks a little dangerous.
76-inch wheelbase. It's so short, especially with the Ford 9-inch in the back. I got a locker in it. And it just hooks up and it lifts. Matter of fact, it's my 3rd set of wheelie bars.
Really?
Yeah.
So you actually do wheelies in this thing?
Yeah, and it'll pull the front end up, and then it kept on. Last time I did them, I was downtown Port Huron, and the wheelie bar came up and it broke my fiberglass.
Oh yeah.
So this time I went to a thicker piece, and hopefully it'll hold it back on the road.
You gonna have it out on Woodward Ave tonight doing wheelies?
Oh no, I'll be on Woodward Ave. But this thing is such a eye-getter that every time I take off, I look in my rearview mirror and there's the boys with the red and blues. They're just kind of looking, waiting for me to pull it, so I won't.
Well, it's very cool. I have not seen anything like this in my life. I'm sure you get a lot of attention with it.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I did the interior. We were down at the Indy for the power tour, and my wing cracked. So I had to weld it here, and I put extra braces in it. because the wing cracked. My brother was behind me in a Studebaker, 53 Studebaker, and it almost came off and hit his Studebaker. He said, Harold, he said, your wing is moving. I said, no, Ron, what are you talking about? And I looked at it, yeah, it was cracking.
Now, what inspired you to take a Samurai and put a Chevy motor and drivetrain in it and make it into basically a drag Jeep?
Well, everybody's got Camaro and Mustang. They're all cool. Nothing matter. And I've got a Pro Street Chevy S10 with a 671 blower on a small block. But it's so common, like my neighbor here with the Willys. You got to do something different, and this is different.
So you bought a stock Samurai, and you said, "Hey, I'm gonna completely gut it and turn this thing into a beast."
It's tough. Yeah, it's fun.
Well, it's very cool.
You'll see after you're retired, you got time and you can do all kinds of
Yeah,
things.
sure. You go out in the garage and nobody bothers you, and you play with your toys.
Yeah.
Well, it's very cool, man. I appreciate you walking us around your vehicle.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Pulled up in this awesome vehicle with these big old American forces. Dan, what you got here, bro?
We got a 1947 Ford Super Deluxe turbo diesel. It's called the Big Three: Dodge, Chevy, and Ford, all wrapped in one. It's the same year Mr. Ford passed away.
Oh yeah?
And it's the 75th anniversary year this year.
This thing's crazy, man. Did you build this yourself?
Yeah, I built it in the backyard. And I got some more stuff. It's not even finished. It comes with a trailer and a trike.
Dan, these things are never finished, bro.
Right.
Always working on them. Let me see this interior, though.
Open it up.
Okay.
Open it up.
Very cool, man. A lot of diamond plate.
Open it up.
Give it a little rev for us, Dan. Let me hear that turbo. Let me hear that turbo spool.
I'd rather do Detroit, man.
Love it, man. I need one of these. I love the American forces on it. And then check out the friend with him. He's got a convertible Silverado. That thing's pretty cool too. Very custom. What's that, bud?
89.
An 89 convertible Silverado. Step side.
This is my 1989 1500 pickup truck, convertible. IROC truck.
An IROC truck.
I built it in the garage too, in the backyard.
Man, you got a pretty special garage, Dan.
Yeah.
Something goes in there and it comes out like a magic.
Anybody represent any other city? That's the Big Three. Come on out. Come on out. We want to see what you guys got going on. Bring them out.
Well, we out here representing South Florida, bro.
That's right.
Well, Dan, thank you for showing us your vehicles, bro. God bless, man.
Tell me the year, make, and model of it, and how you got it when you first got it, what kind of condition it was in, and where you plan to go with it.
So it's a 1968 Mini Cooper.
Okay.
It's called the Austin. Actually, was the badge, the Austin Mini.
Yeah.
It was imported into Fort Myers, Florida, from England, from my friend's shop. He's an English car specialist.
Really?
He moved to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Okay. Okay.
And I bought it from him at Gatlinburg.
Nice.
And then we created actually some business things off of it. I actually built tools for the tool company. So I had it SEMA show. So you could
Nice.
use one of my tire tools, read the sensors, and you could win prizes.
Nice.
So I had it SEMA in the South.
That's cool.
Then I've gone to like the big truck shows, some various shows, mostly within, Florida.
Yeah.
But now I want to travel to some of the shows like that I see in your magazine. I want to do that. What's at the Mini Nationals?
Mini Nationals in Maggie Valley.
Yeah.
Super cool. That's her favorite event, actually.
Yeah, and that's actually where I think this would really fit in
I
pretty
think so
well,
too. It would, yeah.
Because growing up, I had a lot of smaller cars. I had Volkswagens, I had small Hondas.
Yeah.
But
that's
this
cool.
one was something I tried to get for almost 10 years.
Really?
And my friend wouldn't sell it to me.
That's awesome.
But he eventually did, and then we built it and we went to SEMA show.
Yeah.
But one of the things that happened is, like you see on the car shows, we had it built and it wouldn't start.
Yeah.
And we got it. We worked all night, got it started, and we drove all the way to Vegas.
Really?
We got to see him, and it started. I was in front of the Central Hall outside. Well, then at the end, when they have the card, when you leave outside, it broke down there.
No way, really.
But that's
the cruise
okay.
that Friday?
Cruise, yeah, that's okay. I broke down next to a Shelby Cobra, so I didn't feel too bad.
Yeah.
But,
that's awesome.
I changed the wrap. Recently, Hot Wheels came out with an actual version of it.
That's
so
cool.
I kind of duplicated the wrap. I have a sponsorship with 3M, and
Can I see that
I
real
use
quick?
some of their guys.
That's super cool.
Things, and then today was a nice day. I
That's
don't
awesome.
travel a lot in December. You know, this is a big event. I did last week. I did the exotic car show with the high-end cars.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm like you guys. I'm on the road a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't always take it to where I want, but looking in your magazine, I think that show in North Carolina is the one.
If you're interested in going, let me know. Generally, they sell out fast, but I think I could probably get you in.
Yeah. And
So,
then the other thing that's really what I wanted to do, from your standpoint of products.
Yep.
I actually, when I went to SEMA, I wanted to try to use products that were at SEMA.
Okay.
So I have a Flowmaster exhaust.
Okay.
I have a really nice K&N intake in here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So then, you know, some stuff, you know, I got Napa belts and
Love it.
batteries and stuff like that. Obviously 3M's at SEMA.
Yep.
So this is a Garrett turbocharger.
Nice.
A little 8 pounds of boost.
Man, that thing must move.
Yeah,
That's cool.
So just, you know, again, I was kind of a different project than I normally would do.
Yeah.
But one of the things that's really good is I do a lot of indoor corporate shows, like for Firestone.
Oh, so it's so
So
simple.
it's easy to push into the hotel and, you know, do whatever I want. And then, like I said, you know, having the products that we have, most of our products are used by mechanics.
Yeah.
But there's also something that I'll send you for your magazine, because a lot of the older vehicles, you know, that guys are doing like this, I put TPMS on these vehicles.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
Some of the guys that have put money in, it's not expensive.
Yeah.
You know, if they have nice tires and, you know.
Yeah.
It's something that's, I wouldn't say it's, people know about it, but
I'm sure classic C10 guys, F100 guys, if they could have TPMS sensors in them to monitor the air pressure inside of their tire, they would love that.
Well, so you know the brand Schrader, you know the Schrader valve?
the valves,
So Schrader is one of our partners at the OEM level for GM and Ford and stuff like that.
Okay.
So Schrader has these products, and I bought them and sent them to my friends that had these trucks.
Yeah.
And they loved them.
No
So
way,
I think
that's cool.
They don't know your magazine.
Yeah.
They're not really focused on the consumer.
Yeah.
You know, like it is. But to
Interesting.
me, you know, I like lots of different trucks. You know,
Yeah.
so I think we're pretty.
And to bring that into a new market is
it's just something that,
unique.
Like, people would ask me, like, what do I do? And I generally, it's not like I carry my business card, stuff like that around. But you know, if it's stuff that they're interested in, that's what the car hobby is about.
I agree.
Oh, we have one that's completely lifted off the ground, full show going on. He's got mirrors, backpacks, chain around it. They can't get any more show and display than this here. Walk around from the wheels. You got a 95 Toyota. See if he'll give us a quick little interview here. Killer Wax.
How we doing, guys?
Hi, my name's Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you. Tom Jenkins.
All right, and tell me a little bit about your truck. What kind of truck do we have first?
Well, it's an 85 Toyota pickup.
Okay.
Has a Tacoma front clip on it. Has a rear engine VW motor, 2387.
Oh, wow, that's completely different. Let's get on that. So you got a VW rear motor in the back of this truck.
Yep, you got it. It's a full tube chassis. This truck is called Far From Losing. This was built in, it covered a mini truck in 2004. And it's just been kind of a time capsule ever since. Been put in garages, kept safe, and I'm from Arizona. We brought it all the way here from Arizona.
Awesome, awesome, very nice. It definitely shows very well. You've been out here polishing. We've been seeing you polishing, working hard, keeping up with it, keeping the dust off of it.
Keep it shining.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what club are you here with?
No club.
No club, so you're self-affiliated.
Yep, as of now, yep. We're just coming out here to hang out with everybody, so we're all one club, so.
Awesome, that's good to know. And, I mean, the truck is so immaculate. There's so many details on it. What is your favorite detail on this truck?
Oh, I don't even know if I can tell you. There's, you know, the interior's one-off, all custom. The motor's flipped around backwards. You know, the full chat. Probably the graphics underneath this truck. So the graphics wrap around the whole cab, and go all the way underneath the truck. So if you look underneath it with the mirrors and stuff, it's just as nice underneath, maybe nicer underneath this truck than on top.
Okay.
So that does it for me every time.
All right, and one last question before I get out of here. Did you actually build this truck?
I did not build a truck. So it was built in Arizona by a father-son.
Okay.
Back in the early 2000s, they started it. Like I said, in 2004, it went in Mini Trucker Magazine as a cover. So November of 2004 was a cover truck. And then it got into one other guy's hands, and I ended up finding it and brought it back down to Arizona.
And brought it back to life.
So I've owned it just less than a year, and I've had it all over the U.S. We're taking it everywhere. So
awesome. Well, we appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time, and a beautiful truck.
All right, so we're on our way back down to the center of the racetrack, and we've passed this truck a couple times today, and it's kind of stood out to me because of all the custom work done to it. So we stopped by, we grabbed Rick as the owner. Rick, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your truck, my man?
It's 2011 F-150. It's got the Roush Performance Package, Stage 2, the exhaust, the intake, a tune on it. Has the pedal max from JMS, chips. All the custom work I've done inside was done by myself.
Let's see. So all this interior work came like this, or this
no,
is all?
that was actually a wood grain before. I wrapped it with carbon fiber. We painted everything white platinum pearl that we could, and we got like over 100 hours in this interior. My fiance Tammy Beck did most of the design and colors, and then I did the work.
So like even the steering wheel where you have the carbon fiber that used to be a wood grain.
I wrapped all that.
So you did a carbon overlay and then you painted it.
The steering wheel is just a carbon wrap over top. Yeah.
Okay. So this is just a wrap on top of it.
Right.
And all these little pieces, you disassembled them, took them off, and painted them.
Custom painted, yep.
That's sharp, man.
The pedals, I put all the piping in the doors, piping on the dash. The chrome on the speakers, the stainless around the buttons.
You got a whole lot of buttons right here.
Yeah, we got rock lights underneath. We got lights in the ladder bars, engine lights, wheel lights.
Well, maybe if we're out here tonight, when we pass by, you'll have this thing glowing up like a spaceship.
I got to be at the Roush banquet tonight, so I'm not going to be here past dark.
You said something about winning a special award by Roush.
Yeah, we won the Jack Roush Award last year. It was the first truck to win the award, and
that's got to make you feel special.
Very special.
It's quite an honor.
It was on the 25th anniversary also. So.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. So.
And what about tunes? You got a system in here?
Just kicker speakers, basically, and factory radio system.
Is that a picture of the stock interior over there on
No, that's where Jack signed it.
Oh, okay.
And Junior signed it, and Susan also signed it.
And this is a carbon wrap up here.
Yeah. Yep.
Protected. And this is something you don't see every day. A carpet and an ottoman in the back of a pickup truck.
Yeah, we keep our cleaning supplies in there and throw the chairs in there, whatever we can fit in there, really. So.
And what about the suspension? Is this stock?
It's Pro Comp 6-inch suspension. It's got the 2.75 coilover Pro Comp shocks in the front, 2.0 Fox in the rear, Ford Performance differential cover, Pro Comp ladder bars.
Yeah, those are nice.
I'll hit the lights for you.
Okay. So you got red lighting on the inside. You got your exhaust wrap with some heat tape.
Yeah, the exhaust is wrapped the whole way up to the catalytic converters. But once we get a charger on it, we might be putting headers. We're gonna talk to Roush to see what they recommend.
So your plan is to put a root style, like a top mount supercharger?
Yep. The twin screw Roush supercharger.
Get some more horsepower out of this puppy.
Yeah, it'll give us over 600 then, so.
Well, that'll be a fun little daily driver.
It's fun though.
Yeah, well, of course.